been referred to as the recovery capital of the world, and often some people might say it's even synonymous with the opioid crisis.
But now that 2017 is wrapped up, Delray Beach has some positive progress to report. News Channel 5's Alyssa Hyman explains why and whether it's the same story in some of our other cities.
It's been a little over a year now since we first gave you this grim glimpse inside a growing crisis that emerged early in the city of Delray Beach.
We could easily just arrest them all. That's not solving the problem.
That problem, 690 overdoses in 2016 alone, nearly 90% of them heroin and opioid related.
It was a system. You know, they would overdose, we would get the information, they would go overdose again.
There's now a wrench in that system, and Police Chief Jeff Goldman believes that's why his city is now seeing a decrease in overdoses over the last 6 months, finishing out 2017 with fewer overdoses than the year before.
It took us about a year into it to say, okay, what do we do after Narcan?
In June, the Delray Beach Police Department hired Ariana Ciancio, the city's very first service population advocate.
And anything that I can provide them, any resources, I call them, I leave them voicemails, and hoping that they do call me back.
With almost a grassroots mentality, Ciancio is the boots on the ground, going one by one, providing the support where it's needed.
It's really intense case management is what I'm doing, is real, and I'm following through with them from beginning to end.
While Delray Beach is starting to see some light at the end of the tunnel, other cities are still struggling.
2017, we saw a substantial uptick.
According to Captain Brian Capper with the Special Investigations Unit, the West Palm Beach Police Department saw its overdose calls increase by 63% between 2016 and 2017, finishing the year off with 729 overdoses.
We were hit very heavy during the middle part of the year. Towards the end of the year, we started to see a gradual decrease.
The department just wrapped up a massive crackdown called Operation Pocket Change, which took 37 dealers off the streets, and they're hopeful it will translate, but the work isn't done yet.
It's going to take the work of the rest of the government and society itself to make a change to where we can gradually get rid of this problem.
And Delray says another big part of this equation has been the crackdown on the sober home industry and the creation of the Sober Home Task Force. And the chief tells me he is cautiously optimistic because he does admit that one bad batch of heroin could throw their progress completely off in one fell swoop. Back to you guys.